Hey guys, we are on lesson 4 of this unit. We're going through this unit 1 of careers in ag, and we're talking about choosing a career. You've learned about the wide variety of careers that are in agriculture, and so how do you choose which one's for you? I know that's the big pressure in high school. What am I going to do with my life? So, we're going to try to help you figure that out. So, as we've discussed, there's a broad category of jobs that can be from the agriculture, food, and natural resources career cluster. Um, there's a number of good reasons to choose an ag career, and it all depends on what you want out of it. Is how you decide a career. Like their example is Edward has a law degree. He now works at a large ag company handling contracts of all sorts. While his work is legal, all of his contracts and cases concern ag law. And I mentioned that before. You can go, if you want to be a lawyer, but you prefer to work with a certain group of people, you like agriculture people, you can study agriculture law, and that's under the ag umbrella. So, what things are important to you in choosing a career? So it says AFNR resource careers are essential and need fundamental to meet people of all social classes. This can mean increased job stability and opportunity, can mean a career, and can make you feel proud and positive in the world. Katie works for the National Park Service, helping to protect and supervise at a large national park. She has a college degree in conservation and is a park ranger. In summer, she deals with many tourists and conducts educational programs. In the winter, she cares for park facilities and monitors wildlife. So I've had a lot of students that's what they're going to be in life. They're going to be a park ranger because they enjoy working outside and outdoors so much. They want to be outdoors all the time. This is a great career for you if you love to be outside and you love to take care of the environment. Let's see, we've got another one. Sophie is an inspector for the USDA. Remember, I mentioned that's who grades the meat. That's who grades meat processing facilities, making sure that they're handling it nicely. If you're really interested in how food is produced and making it okay and safe, that's a great career choice for you. So when you're choosing a career of any kind, it's good to have a self check. And these are just, guys, I haven't even dabbled into all the careers. It's impossible for me to go over every single career offered by ag because there are so many. So please watch all the extra videos I've included about some cool, unique ag type careers. And before we get into this self check, I just want to show you. So if I'm looking for, say, in Dallas, Texas, jobs. Let's just look at jobs in agriculture. Okay, right here. Look at all these jobs that are coming up. Okay, and they're all different. Ag equipment operator, so somebody to run equipment. Supervisory interdisciplinary researcher, that's at the USDA. And then it shows you the qualification, how much they make, the training. So this is a great resource to look for any job. If anything interests you, I really encourage you to see if there are job openings because I don't want you to spend a lot of time in school or training and then not have a job once you get out. Ag teaching, another equipment operator, ag tech, technical ag assistant, ag project manager, educator specialist, um, custom applicator for farming, so that's going to be for fertilizer, um, salesman for fertilizer, another ag thing, supervisor. So you can see there are a ton of agriculture jobs, and none of them are really the same. They're all different. Okay, we haven't even talked about drone operators. Y'all know what a drone is? There are people that get hired just to fly over crops to check those or to check herds and big ranches because it's easier to fly a drone than it is to go on horseback or to go in the middle of that crop. So just take some time and research and look up those careers. So when you're thinking about a career, you need to think of these 5 questions, and y'all need to read through this more in depth, but we're just going to cover it briefly. Where do you want to work? So, do you want to work outdoors? Do you want to work in an office all the time? What do you want to do? So, before I became virtual teacher, I was an ag teacher. And that's because I put in my mind, where do I want to work? What do I want to do? Well, I want to work with kids and I want to work with animals. And so that's kind of how I came with the ag teacher mindset. I wanted to not do the same thing every day. Didn't want to be in an office all the time. What does your work day look like? So when you picture a day when you're working, are you sitting at the computer all the time, or are you moving around? Are you outside? Um, are you getting dirty like in a dairy? What do you want to do? Do you like to accomplish that task, or do you prefer project-based work? It says many careers in ag, communications, or science are project-based, so that's where you get to complete a whole project. Farming, food processing, and agribusiness are more task-based, so you complete a task at a time. Would you rather work independently or part of a team, cooperating and supporting one another? Do you like working with people? Okay, you can be a farmer or a park ranger and never see anybody else for a long time if you like working alone, or you could work in a USDA office with several other agriculturalists. So, the college question. Some, but not all, ag careers require college. There's a lot of vocational training that you can do. Um, One that I can think of that I've had a lot of kids do, if they were interested in being diesel mechanics, which are great to work on tractors, they went to Navarro College in Corsicana, and it was like a 2-year program, and they came out being diesel mechanics, and they already had a job with John Deere, and they went to working for them right away. Plumbing, being an electrician, all of these are vocational trades. So that means that you're going to go to a different type of school, a trade school, rather than traditional college, which is typically going to be cheaper and not as long. Or if you want to go to college, you are more than welcome to go to a 4-year or even go beyond that. It really just depends on the career that you want. So I hope that answers questions about choosing a career. So let's go on to see what you're doing for the rest of this lesson. So I want you to watch this video about this unique ag career that we haven't talked about yet. And then you're going to go into this discussion too. So I want you to tell me, do you know anyone who works in agribusiness? Agribusiness is very broad. Think of salesmen, marketers. So, like someone, if they work at a feed store, if they work at a nursery, if they work somewhere where they sell fertilizer or anything like that, or if they work and they wear a suit and tie and they're pushing numbers, farm stocks, trades, anything like that. What do you know about their job? What do they like or dislike about it? If you don't know anyone in agribusiness, why do you think that is? Also, you could put, if you don't know anyone in agribusiness, just put someone in agriculture. I can almost bet that you know somebody who works in agriculture. Again, reach out to me if you have any questions for this lesson. But that should be it, and we'll see y'all next time.